Floyd Mayweather came out and mentioned the double standards and the racism that exists, in which he posted a picture of someone asking a question, why is Floyd Mayweather hated for the way he carries himself, but Conor McGregor is loved for the same way he carries himself, question mark. So Floyd Mayweather posted, and I quote, I seen this post and my take on it is that the world knows con artist Mac Loser can steal everything from me and be loved, but I'm hated. That just let you all know that racism still exists. Just know that bum will never be me or be on my level. I'm just built different. My mindset is on another planet. My skills are second to none. I'm naturally born winner. And yes, I talk a lot of trash, but every time I back it up, this is what they hate. It's sad that you can be a poor black kid from the ghetto that has dealt with racism your whole life and work extremely hard to put yourself and your family in a better position. Most of the hate come from my own people. Conor cannot ever win in his own sport. Now, this is a serious message, but that's funny. Conor cannot win in his own sport, but talking about coming back to boxing to fight Pacquiao. Nobody want to see that. It's like my leftovers eating leftovers. Man, end of the quote. So that's what Floyd Mayweather had to say on Instagram right after the Conor McGregor loss to Dustin, which is crazy because when Floyd Mayweather fought Conor, I never forget the day. I was going to college and I spoke to a lot of people in my school and just everywhere. And in general, this is how the conversation went. I asked multiple people, and these are casual fans. They only know Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao, Mike Tyson, Ali, Conor McGregor, Khabib. Like, that's all they know. They don't know the in and outs of the sport. They're not hardcores. I'm pretty sure they weren't even hardcore UFC fans. They just pretty much casual fans. So I was asking, who you think gonna win the fight between Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor? I'm talking about 95 to 90% of the people I asked the question, they all responded to me by stating, well, I think Conor McGregor is gonna win. And that's when I had my shock moment. Like, really? You think Conor is gonna beat Floyd Mayweather in a boxing match? Like, we're not talking about UFC now. And they try to justify their opinion by stating, well, you obviously got Conor McGregor. He's the bigger, younger guy. Floyd is old. He haven't fought for 2 years. Conor McGregor never lost on his feet. And I'm just shocked. So I just went straight to the point with a lot of these people. I was just like, okay, well, if you truly believe that, are you trying to bet on the fight? I got 200 on it. As soon as I said that, they completely backtracked. And I sweetened the deal for them just to see how sincere they are when they pick Conor. I asked them, listen, if Conor McGregor wins, you get $1,000. If Conor McGregor loses to Floyd Mayweather, all you have to pay me is $100. And just to even make it better for you, if Floyd Mayweather does not knock Conor out, then you don't owe me anything. He has to knock him out for you to give me the 100. And that's when the truth came out. They just like, nah, I know Floyd is going to win. If I'm being honest with you, I just don't like Mayweather. And that's when I really wanted to figure out why that is. So I asked these people, I'm talking about, they all gave me the same response. And I was extremely shocked at everyone giving me the same response. So I asked, why you hate Floyd? And the general response was, hey, Floyd Mayweather, he talked too much trash. And I had that shocked look like, really? Conor McGregor talked the most shit. There's nobody that I know that talk more trash than Conor McGregor. So if you hate Floyd Mayweather for talking trash, I know you got to hate Conor McGregor for talking more trash. So talking trash can't be it. And then they say, oh, Floyd Mayweather, he cocky. Cocky? First of all, my brother, you got to know that it's cocky when you can't back it up. But it's called confidence when you could back it up. Floyd Mayweather, every time he says something, he backed it up with action, with performances, so on and so forth. If he says something, you best believe he backed it up. So that's not cocky. That's called confidence. Muhammad Ali said he was the greatest before he even knew he was the greatest. Speak it, believe it, receive it. And Floyd Mayweather brought it to existence. So I told him, ain't Conor cocky too? Conor has the same persona. At least he copied Floyd Mayweather persona in the UFC. Wouldn't you say Conor is cocky? And then they come out flat out and say, I just don't like Floyd Mayweather. I just don't like him. I don't know why. I personally don't like him. The truth started slowly coming out. Like I said, they come out of the closet showing their true colors. It never been about Floyd Mayweather being cocky. It never been about Floyd Mayweather this, Floyd Mayweather that. It's just Floyd Mayweather does not have the complexion for the connection to get the ultimate protection, to be loved by the people, because that's what they paint the narrative to be, is the bigger picture of what people don't understand. And that's what Floyd Mayweather is talking about and pointing fingers toward. It was shocking to me just seeing that, because like I said, they love the shit out of Duran. You don't hear nobody say, oh, yeah, I hate Duran, man, because he used to talk too much shit, man. He disrespected Sugar Ray Leonard's wife, and he wouldn't shake fighters' hands after the fight. He was not a sportsmanship fighter. You never hear nobody criticize Duran for not having sportsmanship or being disrespectful, so on and so forth. But they will hate Floyd Mayweather for those things, when Floyd Mayweather never went that far. Floyd Mayweather never disrespected someone's wife. Floyd Mayweather never disrespected someone's religion. Floyd Mayweather never disrespected someone's belief. Conor McGregor did, but they all love Conor though. Duran did, but they all love Duran. But ironically, they hate the Charlo twins for the same things. They hate Floyd Mayweather for the same things they love other fighters from the Hope list. If you put 1 and 2 together, what does that tell you? It's all about that yin and the yang, that black and white. And that's what Floyd Mayweather is pointing out. When Floyd Mayweather was about to fight Conor McGregor, everybody tried to boycott the fight, from the media. Even the fans were claiming they didn't want to see the fight. But the numbers told otherwise. The numbers said otherwise. Floyd Mayweather sold around what? I heard the numbers were like 5.1 million pay-per-views or even more. So that was the second highest pay-per-view sale of all time. Even though people wanted to boycott the fight, they criticized Floyd Mayweather for fighting Conor McGregor, even though Floyd Mayweather was already retired, proved himself for 20 years as a pro, beat the best, fought the best, so on and so forth. And then he accepted Conor McGregor call-out. But they criticized Floyd Mayweather for fighting Conor McGregor. You see Pacquiao now trying to fight Conor before Conor lost. And Manny Pacquiao did not get the same energy, the same treatment that Floyd Mayweather got in. Why do you think that is? That's what Floyd Mayweather is pointing out. And there's so many different examples. I mean, I could go all day and all night. I mean, we're talking about from the NBF belt they created to stop another Floyd Mayweather from emerging. They do not want another coincidentalist fighter to be the face of the sport, but they also didn't want Jack Johnson to be there. They didn't want, truth be told, Sugar Ray Robertson, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. They didn't want none of these guys to be there either. So it's part of destiny. Like I said, that's what makes these fighters popular. Like Floyd Mayweather said, he said if he was white, he will be bigger. I slightly disagree with him when it comes to that. I think the fact that he's hated, he's more popular because of the fact that they hated him for the obvious reasons. Not because of what he said or his persona, all because of what he looked like. And that's just the truth.
Hold it, hold it. Hold it, you're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I shook up the world.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.